I have a joke.
Okay.
Knock knock. Obama.
Obama who?
Obama so. No one laughed. Jesus Christ.
No one laughed.
What if I told you that a kid came out of Greece and changed the NBA before he was even finished growing? That he was so freakishly athletic, people started calling him just that. What if I told you that a young boy once sold toys and sunglasses on the streets of Athens and now owns a $100 million contract? And what if I told you that he accomplished all of this with a smile and really, really big hands? 30 stories, 30 filmmakers, 30 years. ESPN's critically acclaimed 30 for 30s, presented by Faye Greek Yogurt.
Can you tell us your name?
My name is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
When were you born?
I was born in 1994.
What kind of basketball player are you?
I'm an all-around player. I can jump, I can shoot, I can pass the ball. I can do everything in the court. I started playing basketball 2008, 5 years.
What is your goal for your career?
I want to be NBA player.
The incredible journey of Giannis Antetokounmpo begins in Nigeria, where his parents, Veronica and Charles, were both athletes. Things weren't going so well, however, and they decided to move to Greece in hopes of attaining a better life and raising a family. They gave birth to 4 sons, with Giannis coming along in 1994, 2 years after his older brother, Thanasis. The boys hardly grew up with the dream life their parents had envisioned, however. With the Greek economy floundering and opportunities scarce for immigrants, the only work they could find was on farms picking oranges and selling what they could on the streets. The older boys often had to join in on the work, peddling trinkets to tourists with the hope of earning enough money to pay for that night's dinner. Giannis considers this upbringing a blessing, however. He likes to point out that while other players his age grew up concerned about how they were going to become the next Kobe, he had the responsibility of providing for his family. The brothers started playing organized basketball in 2008, and by 2009, Giannis was playing for the junior team of Greek's second division's Philathikos. The team had to pay him a stipend so that he could focus on the game without having to worry about working. Despite his late introduction to the game, everyone knew Giannis was made to be a star. He was 6'7" and steadily growing. He moved with the grace and quickness that is generally seen in smaller guards. As long as he worked at his game, there was no reason for him to fail. As Giannis' legend status grew in the lower Greek leagues, scouts began to take notice. When he turned 18, he was able to sign with the Spanish team CIA Zaragoza. But as he became even more well-known in the European scouting ring, NBA teams began to reach out. In April of 2013, Giannis declared for the draft along with his brother Thanasis. Now 6'9" with a 7'3" wingspan, Giannis was a projected first-rounder who would not fall below Atlanta with the 19th pick. Unfortunately, his brother was not projected to be picked, so he pulled out and was selected in the D-League draft that fall.
With the 15th pick in the 2013 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Giannis Antetokounmpo from Athens, Greece.
By no means a finished product, many teams saw him as a stowaway player, someone who would stay in Europe for a few years before making his debut. Giannis made this clear that these were not his intentions.
You have your choice now. You can stay in Europe and maybe come to the NBA later or come right away. What are you going to do?
Right away, in the NBA. Straight in the NBA.
Well, congratulations. You made it.
Thank you.
Right from the get-go, Giannis won the hearts of Milwaukee fans. Discovering the wonders of America for the first time, he brought a sense of joy and humility that was refreshing in a very macho, ego-filled league. With his intense love of smoothies, his eagerness to learn how to drive,
That was a rookie mistake.
and that time he tried to walk to a game because he sent too much money to his family and couldn't afford a taxi. Giannis was soon the adopted son that Milwaukee had always longed for. Giannis was making a splash on the court, too.
And for the first time, number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Although he didn't put up big numbers as a rookie, he constantly wowed and flashed his potential.
Antetokounmpo with the two-hand jam. With now on the alley-oop to Antetokounmpo.
A lot of coaches and GMs salivating over the young fellas.
Antetokounmpo has been praised for his work ethic, and it has shown. Averaging 6 points per game as a rookie, he doubled that in his second year. He continued to improve his all-around game, earning more minutes and garnering league-wide attention. Not only has his game grown, his body has too. By the end of his sophomore season, he was a towering 6'11". He's the biggest hands in the league as well, rounding out at 12 inches. With all the physical tools and ever-developing game, a breakout season seemed on the horizon. It was this season that he finally blossomed into a superstar. Point Giannis had been unleashed, a 6'11" point guard bigger than some centers. He averages 24 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks, and 2 steals, leading his team in each of these categories and is a likely all-star. By the time his career is over, who knows, maybe he'll be 8 feet tall and averaging a quintuple-double. He has done countless other things previously deemed impossible, so it wouldn't surprise me. But one thing that Giannis has done that all of us can do is live his life with humility, hard work, and most importantly, he is always, always smiling.